Today we're going to discuss about a game already talked before multiple times, but I decided to make a rank about it anyways. I'm talking about the zones from Sonic 1. Sonic 1 is the first game in the series, but is also the weakest one out of all the classic Sonic games. So you will hear me complaining about most zones throughout this video. Anyways, enjoy the first ever video with actual words being spoken. At number 6 we got Marble Zone, one of the worst level choices for a Sonic game. The visuals are great, the enemies are nice except for the worm robot, but they're mostly fine. But the level design is awful. It isn't even a Mario game, it's just a slower game than anything. The level isn't hard because if it was, I would have ranked it higher on the list. I will have ranked it higher on the list. But no, the level design is just boring and a waste of time. There's just obstacles everywhere. But those obstacles, like the ones you're seeing right now, cannot be speedrunned. You have to wait in order to continue further, which ruins the experience of a game that's supposed to be fast-paced. Truly one of the worst anti-Sonic levels out there. Scrap Zone. Scrap Zone is a Marble Zone level, but a harder, way faster paced version of it. The visuals are okay, not as good as Marble Zones, but it's not bad at all. The enemies are fine in here too, as always, but the level sucks. At least you can speedrun a lot of the obstacles, and I think that's nice. Everyone hates this zone a little too much. Yes, it is indeed the most anti-Sonic levels, but me personally, I think I'll rather have a hard level than a slow, more easier zone like Marble Zone. And that's exactly what Labyrinth Zone is, a hard level. And I like hard levels. So I rank this higher. And about the visuals, they're alright. The enemies are fine too. It's the water that makes them harder to defeat. But they aren't untouchable objects like the enemies from Starlight Zone. Overall, a nice and hard level that I like. Starlight Zone. The visuals are great. I like night backgrounds, although the enemies aren't really as good as the others. They're mostly hard to destroy because they are mostly untouchable. And about the level design, it's alright. It's still a little slow sometimes, but it's not as big of a problem as the other previous zones I talked earlier. And before we continue, I just wanna say that Sonic 1 is the game out of all the 4 mainline classic Sonic games that I least play. It's mostly a boring time, but if I had to play it forcibly, this is how I will rank these zones. Anyways, the second best zone of this game is Springyard Zone. It's a fast-paced, a bit fun. The visuals are great and the level design is overall great. I do dislike the part where you have to wait in this elevator looking platform. It's just a waste of time and doesn't make the level any better than it is. But everything else is great or okay. I don't hate this enemy, however, I think it's a unique concept. Having a robot be as fast as Sonic and try to kill him directly. Also, he's the first ever character to do the spin dash. Like, bro, how did no one notice it that? Anyways, the robot isn't annoying though. I know, this is quite the most expected part of the video, but come on guys, Green Hill Zone is really that good. The visuals are iconic and great, the enemies are fine, but the level design is who takes the show. The level design is some of the best in the Sonic series. It's iconic, unique, and very fast paced. Is perfect for speedrunning without zero interruptions, but also enemies that can oppose just enough threat to make your level not so easy to beat. Green Hill Zone is indeed the best Sonic level of the entire game. Sonic 1. But Sonic 2 is a better game though.